Hello everyone, welcome to Ignition.
And we're going to have a look at my Panda after 100 miles off-road. So we thought it'd be interesting to have a damage report, Mr. Steve.
Yes, a damage report.
So we don't know, hopefully if you haven't, you should go back and watch. So we've taken the Panda off-road. We would describe it as good.
Oh, good quality off-roading. Yeah.
We've done a bit of mud bogging, as you can see. We've done a reasonably steep incline.
Yes.
And we know things have hit it.
We do, and the mud bog we went through was particularly sticky, if that's a word. It had lots of sticks, twigs. It was wet mud. It was underneath's going to be horrible in comparison to the. Oh, it reeked of poop.
Yeah, sorry about the cat. We can't shut it up. Yeah. We have fed it.
Yeah, it just wants some attention. I tried.
You tried.
But so we'll waz this up in the air and we'll see. I'm wondering if that neochrome exhaust is going to be lovely neochrome.
I hope so. But there's definitely, we've hit something, so let's have a look and see what it's done.
Right then, before you get too deeply engulfed in this dirt,
I'm going to ignore.
Let's talk about it. So we're starting off at the back. What have we got here? Bush. Yeah, there's a lot of mud splattered absolutely everywhere,
as you would imagine.
And if, like we say, if you haven't watched the video, during it we did have one rather loud bang on
stones in the
stones around the exhaust. Well, we did have quite a large bang at the beginning of the trip, and it hit something. We had a stone and it hit it, but we don't know where.
It was the exhaust, but it wasn't.
Yeah, we did think it was the exhaust.
I think it was there because look,
there's a little dent in the middle there of the exhaust.
Oh, there is, yeah.
A little dent.
That's
the gasket round the diff sort of
irrelevant.
Coming off a bit.
Watch it. Bit more bush.
Yeah. But the exhaust hasn't taken too much damage. The only thing that has taken damage is our plasti dip. Now it's starting to peel off in places here. There's lots of little scratches out of it. What else can we see, Detective?
Well, there's no telltale, because that was quite a good hit.
It felt like a solid bang.
And if you watched it on camera, we were wincing.
Yeah, we both flinched and went, oh!
And we were surprised that where we hit. But,
yes.
I think it was this, but it's not really showing any telltale signs. I think it was the rear diff. Yes. It's the lowest point.
It must have been.
My neochrome is filthy, but I could polish that. I will polish that off.
We've lost. Oh, hang on. Look, if you see there, we've lost a plastic popper. There's a plastic popper there.
Whatever that
looks like we haven't got one there. Look.
Oh no, that's not a plastic popper. Oh yes, it is a plastic popper.
And there's not one in here now.
Okay, we'll refit that.
So we've lost one plastic popper.
Oh yeah, so we've ripped that out. That could have been where the hit was then.
I doubt it. You'd think it would hit lower, wouldn't you? There's no scratches either.
They're not plastic, they're metal. Oh, I don't know actually, I won't swear to that. Good spot.
Yep. Blimey, we're pulling out leaves of this thing for years to come now.
Well, we're not going to bother because it'll be off-road again next week.
Yep.
So moving down, centre little skid plate permanently in, possibly permanently, what's the word I'm looking for? Perfectly intact, well said.
Yep. And the neochrome exhaust doesn't look too bad.
Crap in everywhere and deep in.
I think you should be happy that you wax oiled this.
I am very happy that I
If you haven't watched the wax oil video, go back and have a look at that as well.
So it should be pretty well protected. But now we're going to check for sort of loose. Oh, some of that is really, that is really buried in and very hard.
The skid plate's sucked it up like it's eating dinner. Look, up in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like a bird's nest in there. Oh, and there's a lot of it.
But
it's worth keeping it clean.
Damage report. There's no damage.
No, the plasti dip's completely worn off here.
Oh, so it has. Yeah, it did nosedive into most things.
Yeah, so that I might clean off and paint some more plasti dip on there.
Yes, that's quite a good shout.
Just for the heck of
the
it.
skid plate's got a couple of scratches down it. You know, it's done its job.
I
That
tell you
skid plate.
what, the skid plate, I thought there'd be a dent in it.
Yeah.
But all in all, for what we did to it, it needs more punishment.
Yeah, it does. It does.
But we thought that would interest you. If you watched it, we thought having a look underneath would be of interest, and it is to us. So everything looks pretty well intact.
It does.
We didn't get any. We haven't got any brake squeals, considering it's been through.
No, it haven't got any stones locked in the brakes or anything like that.
All in all, I think it's done a really. It was fantastic off-road. We really enjoyed it. We had a really good day. Great fun.
Yeah. But underneath here, I think we can class that as a good success.
Yeah.
It's kept itself clean, well-ish, you know, no scratches, nothing like that. I mean, no dents, sorry.
So we will give it a pressure wash off, but we thought we would have a look first.
The skid plate's going to rust though. There's
got
scratches on it and there's a little bit of rust forming.
Well, I think once that's had a couple of really good hits, I'll hammerate it.
Good idea. So the plasti dip needs doing. The scratches on here are inevitable. But I don't think it's fared too badly.
No, I'm only going to retouch up the plasti dip to stop it coming off.
Yes.
Not because I'm bothered.
No, it doesn't. You can't see it from down below. But okay, so our conclusion to that is
that's interesting. It's completely gone. Look.
Yeah.
So all in all, we were very impressed with the car.
Yes.
And there is no real telltale signs that we've.
No, once we've pressure washed this, it will almost go back to how it was. I would say.
So it's done really, really well.
Yeah.
This is a good bit of kit. That
it is very substantial skid plate, and I'll tell you, if a car ever needed it, it's this one.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, this in the video, which I'll insert a little clip of it there. When it goes through that mud puddle, I mean, it just plough the front here. I can see why this is all ripped off because it just ploughs into things.
Well, all the plantation that we hit.
Yes, was just rubbing on that.
And it was rock hard little plants.
Yes.
That were sharp.
No, it's done very well.
Very chuffed with it.
Cool beans.
So there we are, a brief one, but we thought if you watched it's mildly interesting to see what was underneath. So hopefully that's interested you. We're going to do a lot more with this off-road, so like and subscribe and join us on our adventures.
Thank you.